Papa John.
Papa
Papa
Giorgio.
John's Pizza.
Nick Papa Giorgio.
I've had over
300
40,
pizzas.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Wow, that'd be amazing.
Papa John.
I could
I
do
just
it.
ate pizza.
A pizza a day?
Ugh,
I don't
a
think
whole
he's eating all
pizza
the
a day.
Pizza.
What
himself.
size of
I
pizza?
think he just means he's testing them, like he's having a couple bites. There's no fucking way he's ate 40 pizzas over the past 30 days. That is insane.
Well,
Like he does look very greasy though.
yeah,
in the
he's like
gift,
looks
so
like
I
he's
don't
sweating grease.
know. He showers in
Pepperoni grease. Just
Yeah, that's
dripping down.
pores.
That's not great. That's not a good look for him. For Papa John. For Papa Johnny. Papa Johnny.
Papa yawn.
Papa Johnny.
pepperoni. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Trolls Gaming Podcast. If you are new and joining us, we are three brothers who get together and talk about gaming. We also talk tech, TV, movies, and other nerdy, geeky stuff, too. Today,
That's correct, Wendy.
today we'll be discussing gaming statistics.
Oh.
But first, I'm Nasty Nate.
And I'm Take It Easy, Jono.
And I am Dandolph the Wise.
I was carrying in A&W. Went and got some A&W with some coupons. I was
I had
carrying
some
it
the
all.
other day. It was gross.
Carrying it all in, and I smashed my elbow on like the door frame. Fuck, man, it hurts so much, and it's like throbbing. It's starting to get larger.
My knee still hurts from when I banged it when we went and saw Alien. Like I cranked my knee on those giant wooden stools. Those things weigh like 50 pounds.
Wooden stools.
More than that, probably.
Oh, like out in the lobby?
No, at the bar after.
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, then I had a nice beer. There.
I had some nice queso and I ballooned like a fucking, like a balloon
Yeah, that
at
happens.
night.
That's what happens.
I felt like the girl from Willy Wonka who got filled with blueberry juice or whatever.
Violet?
That's, yeah, Violet.
Vile.
She,
You're turning vile. Vile. You're looking vile.
Oh, it was vile. It was fucking vile. I'll tell you
I'm
that.
sure later on was pretty vile.
We made some delicious quesadillas.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, quesadillas.
I go...
Way to go, Napoleon.
I went to the burrito place, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to get a burrito. I'm going to get a quesadilla. It's the fucking same thing. They just squish it down.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's the point?
Yeah.
Now you got to get the chimichangas. That's what I've been getting
Where do you get a chimichanga?
at Taco Boys.
Oh, no. I don't think anybody... I think they're the only place that have the chimichangas.
What are you laughing at?
It's just the word chimichanga. Like, what the fuck? It's almost, it just begs like comedy.
What's the
It's
difference
just
between a chimichanga and a burrito?
Chimichanga is deep
Is
fried.
there a punchline to
Oh,
this?
yes. Gillis had one of those before.
They deep fry it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of
it's
Gillis,
crispy.
congratulations, Gillis. He is now married. He's now a married man.
Is that whose wedding
wow,
you went to?
congrats.
Yeah, I went to
Congratulations.
the wedding and
Gillis.
did some karaoke.
Oh, Gillis. That was his wedding.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
nice.
that's where you did the
Yeah.
karaoke when you were horribly
Congratulations.
off time.
Yeah, but everyone loved it.
Yeah. You were bad. I saw the video.
I only watched a little bit of it. I'm just trolling.
So I assume you couldn't hear yourself.
No, I couldn't hear anything. But well, the mic was off. And he had to hand me a mic that was on. Like
Just
Well,
like
the video
singing over
that
all
we
the
saw, the
people.
mic was off.
yeah.
Wow.
But then everyone was coming up to Gillis after, was like, "Oh, who's that guy? He's so cool and he's so great at singing." I was like,
I bet
Ask
that
him.
happened.
"Gillis, Gillis."
Gillis, make a comment. Tell us the truth. Tell
Anyhow.
us the fucking truth here.
It was good. It was very nice, very cool. Enjoyed myself.
Sweet man.
And I stole the DJ's
The restaurant on the water?
Yeah,
Right on the water
Yeah.
with the boats?
yeah, with all the paddle boats and the boats. And
Oh,
the
yeah. I don't
canoes.
remember what it's called.
The bolts.
Why do I keep thinking it's Ritz? It's not Ritz.
No, that's further upstream.
Why can't I remember this
When
one?
you don't know when to go to. What is the song? Dan,
I don't know. What?
the song Putting on the Ritz.
Put on the Ritz.
When you don't know where to go to. No, do. Oh, why don't you go where fashion sits? You're putting on the Ritz.
Yep, that's
You
it.
know,
Oh,
that's fucking
yeah,
great
yeah.
song.
Who wrote that? Watch, George and Ira Gershwin.
Who? Putting on the Ritz by Taco.
Taco Boys? By the Taco Boys?
If you're
Eat-
blue
eat
and you don't know
chimichangas.
where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? You're putting on the Ritz.
Nice.
That's what I got.
How old is this song? It sounds like it was written in
Yeah, it
1928.
was old as fuck,
it's
isn't it?
old. It's like the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Putting on the Ritz. Song by Taco, 1982.
Yeah.
The guy
Wow.
looks very weird. It looks like, wait, is that Tim Curry?
I think he does look like a...
Song by Irving Berlin. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, Irving Berlin. No. I said George and Ira Gershwin, but that would have been this kind of the same time. I think
19.
Irving Berlin is also a very old composer.
Oh, sorry,
so-
1929. The original was, but like
Oh, shit.
It was-
I said 28.
it was redone in the 80s and like widely known.
Let the record show that was very close.
Wow.
Very close.
Taco. Speaking of tacos, how about that?
What's been going on, guys? Anything for you guys?
No.
Cool.
My panels shipped,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll have some panels soon, which means I'll get to put them up in here and be able to talk without so much
I can hear it.
reflections
your echo.
on the walls.
It's not as bad as it was.
Well, it's going to go on, well, because I got the friggin' carpet in here, the rug.
Okay, just a sec. I gotta blow my nose. It's leaking. I don't have any Kleenex here.
It's all over his fucking keyboard.
It's all over my pop filter.
One of
He's like trying to-
one of the trolls in there
I heard it's scared stupid, yeah. He looks like one of them. Fuck. Oh, I watched the last episode of The Rings of Power.
Yeah, I haven't. I have one more to watch, but I've now am behind again because of this morning.
Do you think they like did something to Galadriel's actual eyes? The more I look at her eyes, the more like there's no way they're that like tight, you know? Like right down here, like they're
probably.
so sharp looking.
Did you look at her outside of the show?
No.
You didn't
Actually-
Google nudes?
No, actually. I'll do it right now.
No, actually.
They're like taped.
I don't know. I would say yes. I would bet yes.
She's tight like a tiger.
She has a very nice face. I like her face. All right, shall we get into game time? Let's do it. Mm-hmm. But first, a word from our sponsors, our VR sponsors.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I saw a post on Reddit, someone asking if VR rock lenses were good.
Did you tell them to listen to our show?
Seemed to be positive comments as well, so that's good. They are good.
Hello, everyone. We are thrilled to announce an exciting new partnership with VRRock.com. Get ready to enhance your VR experience with VR Rock's protective lenses available for both prescription and non-prescription users. As a fellow VR enthusiast, I opted for their blue light canceling lenses. These lenses are designed to protect my PSVR 2's stock lenses from scuffs and scratches while helping to reduce eye strain caused by prolonged exposure to blue light during extensive VR gaming sessions. Installing VR Rock's lenses is a breeze, a simple click and a magnet snap, and you're all set for a comfortable and immersive VR adventure. The best part, our friends at VRRock.com have a special offer for you guys, our listeners. You can head over to VR-Rock.com, that's VR-Rock.com, and by using the coupon code ELDERTROLLS on checkout, you'll enjoy an exclusive 10% discount on your order. VR-Rock.com ships worldwide, and all their products are tax-free. We extend our sincere gratitude to VR-Rock.com for supporting us and making our VR experiences safer and more enjoyable. So don't miss out. Grab your VR Rock lenses and get ready for an unforgettable gaming journey.
They are good.
They're good?
I know a guy who uses them.
Yeah.
He's-
Well, I'd
he's
like to
in
use
this
them more,
room.
but
He's in this room.
He's in this virtual meeting room. Anyhow,
so what are we playing, guys? What are we playing? Should I start?
I got
start.
lots of stuff. I was playing 3 games.
We're playing. Wow, that's more than me.
I beat 2
Wow.
since the last we spoke. Since last we spoke.
Okay, well, you start then.
Well, I beat Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I did beat that. And I beat it on the gaming on the TV as I said I would. I put the computer out there. Boom. Man, should have done that years ago. Years ago. This is where it's at, guys. This is where it's at. For real 4K gaming. Get a PC and put it on your TV. That's what you do. Boom. I've actually barely used my computer since I've had the other one on the...
But don't they tell everyone like the response time's garbage? Like why haven't PC gamers been gaming on their PCs or on their TVs? Why haven't PC gamers been playing on their TVs?
I think maybe they do, and maybe we've never heard of it, but I feel like we would hear more of it because it's great. Like my TV goes 144 hertz, so boom, I had a 4K 144 display.
Yeah, I think mine would be wasted. Mine's only a 60 hertz.
Oh. Anyway,
but every time I bring my TV down or my PC down there to my TV, my controllers never work. It's so stupid.
Maybe it's all that radon you got down there.
No,
it's infecting
that's all gone.
Anyway, the amount of hate that this Star Wars game is getting online
I know.
is crazy. It's mostly from...
Is it well-founded?
It's mostly from people who haven't played it, obviously. Like,
you think so?
I mean, yes, obviously. Everyone who's
just like those Ubisoft haters?
Yeah, it's just cool to hate on Ubisoft right now. It's trending, and it's cool to hate on Ubisoft right now.
Well, but they are... Yeah.
I think it's mostly people who are just like, oh, I'm not paying, they don't want to pay full price.
Yeah.
Which is fair. I didn't either. But like, I think it's just mostly like an echo chamber of these people online saying that it's bad. But like, did you play the game?
It wasn't a bad game.
No, it's not a bad game. I'm actually curious to see how many people just subscribed to Ubisoft Plus.
Wouldn't that be a nice stat?
Play it. That would be a nice stat. I tried to find it. I couldn't. Spoiler.
Damn it. Okay.
Anyway, because the sales numbers wouldn't indicate that those people like us.
Yeah.
But I saw one guy online saying he's shocked it even sold 1 million copies. I'm like, really? You're shocked that a Star Wars game sold 1 million copies in the first month?
From Ubisoft?
Yeah, like, are you a fucking moron? Like, you're shocked. One of the biggest IPs in like the entertainment industry, and you're shocked. Okay, get the fuck out of here.
You should have been like, I'm shocked.
Yes?
Shut up,
How
buddy.
stupid you are. You stupid man.
Yeah, you stupid man.
I'm shocked at you.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed. I had about 23 hours in it. I also played the Plucky Squire, and I finished that. A quick 8 hours, 8-hour game. It's more of a kid's game, though. Definitely. Not challenging at all. Very easy game. A lot of the puzzles were with like words, like word puzzles.
Like
It's like, yeah. It's like switching around words to change around your kind of environment. Because it all takes place in a book, right? Yeah. I mean, it might be hard for you.
You do need to know how to read. This is a book.
It may pose a challenge.
It opens like this.
Yeah. These are your textbooks. But it all takes place in a book. So it's a lot of the stuff is like there's like words on the floor and you can like knock a word loose and change it with like other words and it will change the environment kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that was cool. But like it's pretty simple. It's pretty rudimentary.
Like a Nintendo-y kind of game.
Nintendo-y? I don't know. It's on Nintendo Switch, if that's what you mean. But like, it's a good game for kids. If you have a game, you're playing with a little kid, that would be a really good game to play. It definitely pays tribute though to like the older Zelda games and the Mario, both the 3D and the 2D, which is very cool. It gave me a lot of nostalgic feelings.
Cool.
Because like, like Mario 2, I came to mind with the dark kind of background and like you're side scrolling, and you're jumping, but then you'll go up a ladder and it'll come back out into like the 3D world or a top down view. Sorry, it'll be 2D still, but it'll be top down. But then you can hop out of the book and then it'll go to 3D, which reminded me of 3D Mario, like Mario 64. But like the top down 2D also reminded me of old Zelda. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of familiar kind of style. But I mean, the story was, the characters were okay. The gameplay was cool though. The puzzles were good. The interacting with the environment. Yeah, it was decent. It was decent. Nothing amazing, but definitely decent. Decent if you have kids, for sure. And then I have played Echoes of Wisdom. I've played for about 15 hours or so.
Let's talk.
And I'm enjoying it a lot.
This is a strange game. Like, I don't know why I'm enjoying this. It's like better than it deserves to be. Does that make sense?
I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did.
Yeah. But
Or I am.
it's very strange. It's like, why am I liking this so much?
For those of you who don't know, this is the new Zelda game that came out, Echoes of Wisdom.
That's correct.
The Legend of Zelda.
Daniel did not know that it existed
Nope.
until 4
I had no
days
clue.
ago.
This looks cute, though. I like this.
So what it is, it's a throwback, though. It's a throwback to like Link to the Past style map and that top-down. That top-down adventure.
And like Link's Awakening as well.
Link's Awakening. The dungeons are reminiscent of that as well, but they also add like a little side-scroller 2D aspect in the game
They had
too,
that in Link's
when you,
Awakening, the remaster as well.
Very cool. It also incorporates some like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom stuff.
Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. The crafting.
With the crafting and like there's smoothies you can make, kind of like the potions or whatever you can make in
Oh yeah, the
Tears.
smoothies was cool. I like that.
Smoothies. You
Yeah.
make smoothies out of the parts and whatever you find, but also like the grabbing things and moving them around, kind of like the magnetic room in Tears of the Kingdom. But you can use that your abilities for traversal, which is very cool. Which I think they nailed that.
Oh yeah. So like
whenever it first started, I was like, I wasn't sure at first. I
I'm
was
like,
like,
why-
okay, what
why
am
am
I
I-
gonna do? Like
Yeah.
replicate a table or something? I'm gonna put little pots and fucking tables. Like,
So
what is this? What are we doing?
one of the main mechanics is you get a wand and you can copy or make echoes, quote unquote, and or clones of items that are like lying around. Some items you can and some items you can't. They'll be like shining at you and you can like do your little staff and you make a clone of it, right? Or you have the ability to make a clone of it.
You'll learn the recipe to make.
So
that
then you
clone.
can like just like build beds, right, to cross a chasm. And it's like beds. Like, why am I plopping beds
I
together?
use
You know what
beds
I mean?
a lot.
Yeah,
I use
like
beds everywhere. I just put
it's
them
so
down
strange.
and climb.
It's so weird, and it's like, and then whenever you kill a monster by like throwing a pot at it, let's say you can throw a pot at a monster because you don't have swords or anything, not at the beginning. And then if you kill that monster, you can summon an echo of that monster to fight for you, and then it just keeps getting.
See,
you can
that I
summon
didn't
more
know.
monsters.
I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Like I was like, what am I doing? Like summon tables? And
Yeah,
fucking
exactly. Yeah,
Chairs,
yeah.
Tables and chairs. But no, when you kill a monster, you can learn to summon that. So you learn and you summon monsters to fight for you
And
or to
help
do
you.
anything. To do anything for you. It's very cool. Actually, very, very cool.
Like I was like, how am I supposed to get to this treasure chest thing, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm trying all these monsters. I'm trying this bed. Trying to make a bed bridge.
Like a
and I'm
bed
like,
bridge?
I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? And I'm trying to jump off the bed bridge to hit this like area, and I can't get it.
The trampoline too, I tried to use a lot.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I think I caught a spider that climbed walls, and I summoned the spider, and then I saw the spider climb that wall. I was like, oh, can't we hitch a ride on this spider? And then you can like kind of make a magic beam to the spider, and it like connects you to him. And then you climb the wall with the spider. I was like, holy shit, that was fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Like
I use
stuff
the
like
spiders
that.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then like spiders will have ropes or like not ropes, like their web.
The webs, yeah.
And then you can climb up their webs. Like very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. It's like they were making something else at the beginning, and then they're like, and then they completely made like a shift in what the hell they're doing. Like, I don't know. It's strange, but it's good.
Yeah.
I have a question.
That's good.
From the pictures that I'm looking at, it looks like you can wear a little cloak. Can you toggle the hood on and
No,
off?
don't think so.
No, that's just links. At the very beginning, you link drops it or something like that, and I think you grab it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you wear his cloak to hide yourself because you're hiding from people
Oh, okay.
because you're the princess and you're hiding.
Yeah.
Right.
Without spoiling anything.
So yeah, very cool. I'm just about have the entire map uncovered.
Oh,
There's
nice.
a small portion to the top right that I don't have, but I'm just about to go into Goron City.
Oh, cool. I just finished
Goron.
the sand place, and I'm heading over to the top right greater rift thing. So I'm not
What's
too
up
like
there? Zora?
Yeah, I think it's the water place.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of water.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
for sure.
That's it for me.
That's it for you. Well, I as well was playing Zelda Echoes, but pretty much mirror all that. It's quite good. I'm enjoying it. Other than that, what we said just 2 seconds ago, I've been playing Starfield Shattered Space.
Oh,
Jumped into
Yes.
the expansion. I was like,
So how did you get it? Did you get it via Game Pass?
I already had it.
Or did you?
So
Same.
I logged into Steam and it's like already in my library. I was like, oh, sweet. Does that mean I don't have to spend $45 on this thing? And it's like, yep.
Yeah.
Already installed. I was like,
I don't remember spending any
was like,
more
damn.
extra or anything.
but I got
How is that
because I got the
possible?
deluxe edition because I got the
Did I-
5-day
did I?
early access. Remember that?
Oh, that's
Well,
why. Yeah, I did too.
Didn't I do
Yes.
that? I got it too.
Yes, I did that as well.
Did you buy it with your money or did you get it on Game Pass?
Oh wait, or did I just? No, maybe I just did this.
I think you just did
the
Game Pass.
Game
Yeah.
Pass thing. Why did I think I got that early? I thought I
No,
did.
you guys were making fun of me for getting it early.
No,
Yeah.
because I remember doing it and waiting for it to be like available. And Nate was like, "How have you had that many hours in already?" I'm pretty sure. And I was like, "Well, because I got it like 5 days early." I'm pretty sure I did.
I
Because I was
didn't.
waiting at the exact same time as Nathaniel to start it up. We were both trying to get into the game at the same
Okay.
time.
Actually, I think I did, but I didn't play it early. Maybe that's why. Because I was playing
maybe,
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes. And so you
I got
bought the deluxe edition and didn't
Yeah, I didn't play it.
play
I
it
didn't
early.
play it early. Yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
must be it. Because I own it. I have it as well. It says
Yeah.
it's in my library.
Yeah, very cool. I
Right.
like the. I'm not that far in because I was playing Zelda, but it's like a little bit horror it's a light horror, I'd say, like a light horror,
bit.
with
I
a little,
logged in
with
and
some
I'm
mystery.
completely lost. Like I
Yeah. Oh
was
yeah.
just like,
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I
My,
log in. I'm like, what the
my
hell am I
skills are all
doing?
fucked. I was like, what was I even thinking? So I had to get a mod to reset my skills since you can't do that.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
the
that
skills.
complex, was it?
I think I have like a mod because after I beat it, I think I had a mod to give me all the skills or something.
But what's nice is all the mods are now in the game. Like all the decent ones, they're in the game. So like
For PC.
no, on console as well, I
there-
believe.
Is there modding on the console?
It's it's just like Skyrim. It's called the Creations tab.
yeah.
You go in there
I
and
would
you
mod
can
on Skyrim on
you can
console.
get like some pretty good ones without having to be on PC. But very cool. It reminds me of Half-Life quite a bit, like Half-Life. Like the
Nice.
feeling of the Half-Life. But man, really cool. I remember just looking at my spaceship. I just go on my spaceship and I just look around. I love the look of this game. I love it.
Yeah. I
I'm
missed that
using the spaceship they give you at the end or whatever of the vanilla. That what the hell is it called? The
Starborn guy?
Starborn spaceship.
Oh yeah,
thing?
no, I've got
yeah.
another one. It's huge. I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck it was.
So do I. I don't.
it's like-
I don't actually remember what my.
It's got like a nose and it's got two wings, like two big wings. That's weird, but I'm using that one. And I got the buggy too, so I'm ripping around on the dunes.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, very cool. You can get to your places of interest a lot fucking faster.
Man,
thank
did they
God.
ever need that? Yeah.
Wow.
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 Yeah,
Big
and you
time.
can shoot lasers from it and stuff. Overall, like so far, so good. I'm liking it. They,
lasers.
they send you into some cool places, some cool ships. The expansion starts you off on a like a space station that's kind of like been. It kind of reminds me of Aliens and Half-Life. Very cool. I'm enjoying it so far.
Nice. I want to check it out.
It starts off really good. I'm kind of like in a lull where there's a lot of talking, a lot of dialogue. So hopefully I get out of that soon and back into some cool stuff. But yeah, pretty cool. Looks good. Sounds good. I missed that game.
I'll play it with my new GPU that I bought, that I purchased.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got a new graphics
I don't know. I feel like Starfield also got a lot of bad
Yeah.
fucking
So do I.
bad flack. And I don't know what everyone's problem is with the game. Like I didn't experience half the bugs I saw. It's just fucking Cyberpunk all over again. I had a great time
I
playing
had a couple
Starfield.
bugs. They were funny though. That's the charm though. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's true. If it wasn't Bethesda, it would be less funny.
Yes.
But
Like,
I
think I made a short of one. It's like, it was like a guy talking to me, and it like pans over to him, and then he like glitches and he's like right in front of my face,
his whole big
It's like,
face.
and I was like, oh, and it's just like, and then he like goes back. I was like, oh my god, dude. But
no. Yeah, I really, really, really miss that game. So I would like to get back into that too.
I'll check that out after Zelda for sure. Actually, we have a bunch of stuff coming out next week.
Yeah, man.
This month and stuff too.
Next
so
week,
maybe
Diablo expansion.
Too much.
Next week, okay. Sorry, Starfield.
Charlie,
Sorry.
it's going to be too much. It's going to be
Diablo expansion, and then at the end of the month, it's Dragon Age.
Oh man.
Yeah.
When's Indie come out?
Oh, December.
Oh, okay. Indie.
Yep. Oh,
Salah, I said no camels.
2024 is pretty crazy for gaming, actually. Like we thought it was gonna, and then February next year is gonna be it's gonna be crazy. February next year.
What's February?
You got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You got Assassin's Creed Shadows. Or
That was delayed though, wasn't it?
yeah, delayed to February next year.
Okay. Did you hear why it was delayed? Do you want to talk about that? Did you hear why? It was because
the accuracy of something.
Yeah, because of the accuracy of like the historical, cultural accuracies. They want to make it.
Was this Kingdom Come? You guys froze for me a bit.
No, it's Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh my God, man.
they're delaying it to make it more accurate, I guess.
Well, I guess because there was a lot of people who saw like inaccuracies on the buildings and like the wardrobes.
They
and
make
stuff.
the samurai white after. Like they
Imagine.
it's like
They make him
the guy.
They make him Tom Cruise. He's like, yeah, I'm in the new game.
man.
I'm in the new game.
But going back to February, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Avowed is coming out February, Monster Hunter Wilds coming out February, Like a Dragon, the new Like a Dragon February, and Civilization 7 in February.
Another Like a Dragon?
Yeah, how do they pump these fucking games out so fast? Like once a year they have a new game.
Man, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, February going to be crazy next year.
Interesting.
Well, you can only do one at a time. Only play one at a time, guys. A little advice for you there.
Not to mention they're all fucking $100.
Yeah, which one are you guys going to get?
I
out
might
of all
not even-
those? Look at
I
that.
might not even.
Holy.
Did you say Kingdom Come? Because probably
Yeah,
Kingdom
Come Deliverance 2, Civilization 7, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Avowed, Monster Hunter Wilds, Like a Dragon.
Maybe Avowed.
Well,
Avowed looks decent. No, after we saw that thing. From
that's
the
a tough
last
one.
Well, Avowed, I'll just get a month of Game Pass for $12, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care
That's
about
true.
Assassin's Creed. Probably.
I
do.
I
I wanna
like this
try
one.
that
It
out.
looks fucking good.
I like that idea. And obviously Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know that I'll be playing Indiana Jones right away.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Excuse you.
With all this shit coming out, I don't know.
Well,
What shit?
nothing
What-
else
what are
coming
you
out in
pl-
I'm
December.
gonna only
What are you
pick one.
playing?
I'm not playing
What
all
are you
of
going to
them.
be playing earlier than that, and then February instead of Indiana Jones? You playing Diablo?
I guess that's true. Because
that's
I don't
in,
know.
like,
I
December.
have a lot of games that I need to play right now, so I'm sure I can be held
Oh,
over.
I think I have a physical copy of Spider-Man 2 that you can borrow to play that.
Oh, there's that too. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. I have just been playing Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah. I saw you pop
because
in there
a
couple of times.
I realized that I had so many quests and gigs that I have not done in Dogtown, and just new ones from Phantom Liberty that are now spread out throughout Night City. So like I loaded it up and I was like, oh my God, I have all these fucking like gigs to do for Mr. Hands after beating Phantom Liberty. And they kind of continue on the story a little bit. Like you do this one mission or job, whatever, where you kind of have to decide the fate of Dogtown, like its new leader. I don't know if you guys did that.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Well, no, doesn't that tie into the
I don't
main
remember.
story? Because
No, it's just a. Well, I don't think it's a gig. I think it's a job, like a story. It's a mission that happens that's triggered after the ending of Dogtown.
I thought you make that decision in the main
No.
Oh no. Okay, then I must have done it then. Like the side.
No, it comes in after. And I did it, and I was like, oh my God. Like, they give you that choice again where you have to make a choice.
Is that where you're wearing the face?
And I was like, well,
Oh shit.
you have to.
you have to wear a disguise to you disguise yourself as like a Latina
that was sweet.
assassin or whatever.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
And you either choose between like the military leader again or the softer like accountant who's more cunning and wise or whatever.
Yeah, I
And,
think I remember that, yeah.
And I didn't know what when you get a choice.
I fucked
when
it
you
up.
get the
I
choice,
wanted one guy and I got the other by accident. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I didn't know what was the choices were going to lead to, so I just chose one. I was like, let's see what happens if I do this, because I wasn't quite getting the connection of the dialogue. So I was like, whatever. And I was like, okay, well, I got the military leader, but Mr. Hands was happy. I think
My Mr. Hands was not happy who I chose.
Oh.
maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong.
I meant to choose who we wanted, but I didn't really understand the options. I was like, what?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm getting a little sick and tired of fucking Mr. Hands
Oh,
shit.
yeah?
Because he's given me a lot of grief for my the outcomes of my gigs lately and my stories. He's like, a little more professionalism.
Oh,
V."
because you're
And I'm
killing
like, you know
everybody.
what? Yeah, that's my build, and this is what's going to lead me into
So why don't you
my,
go up to
my
Mr.
rant
Hands and
now.
just fucking cap him in the face?
I wish.
Why don't you throw hands with Mr. Hands?
Yeah,
like-
just fucking gorilla punch him. So my rant was I started thinking about that. I was like, why? And I think you lose bonus. You will lose creds or Eddie's bonus
Eddies.
if you kill people or if you like make a mess, quote unquote, or whatever, or if you trip the alarms. Even it's not even if you kill people; it's if you trip the alarm, you will lose Eddie bonuses. And I'm like, why the fuck should I be penalized for playing a situation with the build that I've worked so hard to like spec into? And
That's just the
you
mission.
know, a stealth
It's the mission
player
it is,
should.
man. It's just the part of the mission. There
Yeah,
are
but
other
I-
missions where you don't have to do that.
They shouldn't penalize you though. Like that's like in
Yeah, but
Star
it doesn't
Wars.
really say like. I'm quite sure I've just played missions that didn't expressly say like,
Did we lose him?
you know, don't kill
Turn
anybody.
into a robot.
They'll say in the objective, don't trip the alarm, and you're like, okay, well, you know, fine. But anyway, I just got pissed off because I was like, you know, I in the middle of one of his stupid gigs, I was like, I'm not fucking doing this anymore. I stood up from crouch, from stealth, and I just fucking blasted everyone. It was like the alarms went off, all the combat.
I
I was
hate
like,
stealth
that's how I'm
missions.
playing. I'm not. Yeah, I cannot stand stealth anymore. It is. I'm
Well,
done with it. I'm
That's
done
what Star
with
Wars
trying to
Outlaws
become.
is.
Oh,
Yeah, Star
fuck,
Wars
maybe
Outlaws,
should
I
wait
kind
on-
of
I'll
stopped
hold
doing
off
the
on
stealth
that.
stuff towards the end and just...
Yeah, but sometimes it's like, oh, you were seen, and then you get kicked out to like the beginning again. I'm like,
Yeah, a couple of missions are like that, yeah. But for the most part, you don't... Once you reach a certain point in the game,
Yeah, I
you don't
guess.
really have to do that.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I have been finding that I possess a considerable lack of patience for stealth shit now, which is funny because that's how I used to start, you know, in Bethesda games. I was always stealth in Oblivion, Skyrim first.
Yeah. Same.
And because I liked the shadow idea, but
Because those old Thief
Now I'm
games
just
that
like-
we played.
yeah,
I
those were
never
great.
liked thieving. I just go in, swing my sword.
I love
Yeah, that's what I do now.
sneaking around.
That's what I do now.
Stealing people's shit from their pockets. That was like pickpocketing. The utmost of high stakes, you know? That's great. I love that.
You know what I find?
There was nigh a pocket in Tamriel that was not befriended by my fingers.
What I find weird is like you
I don't
can do
know,
stealth in Starfield, like a whole stealth build, like an astronaut sneaking around. That's kind of weird. Unless you got a cool,
I think
unless you got a
that's-
cool like astronaut suit where it was super sleek, but they're all big and bulky and stupid looking.
All right.
So like you're stealthing around in like an
Michelin
astronaut.
Man.
You're like,
In a what? Astronaut outfit.
yeah.
But man, what a game. What a game. I realized when I was playing it, I was like, I don't know what I had this hankering for it. And I think it's because it like the anniversary effect, because Phantom Liberty came out last September this time. I was like, God, I feel like playing that again. And And I also had some other missions that I was tying up from Phantom Liberty, like the aftermath of what choice you end up going with at the end of Phantom Liberty, and like the threads that you have to tie up with what's her name, Alex or whatever her name is, at like the pub in Dogtown, and like the conversation you have with her after, and the closure with that. I was like, shit, like why didn't I do any of these? But man,
I'll go back and play it. Actually,
just incredible.
I think I'll go back. Just incredible. Just incredible.
There's so much more that I have to do. There's tons of side jobs still, and I'm like, whoa! And all these cars that I can get.
Oh, I got so many cars. I think I have all the motorcycles.
Man, I didn't care about the cars at all. Like I don't think I bought a single car. No, I never bought a single car. I found the Merc-mobile or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah,
I found that one, and then I bought motorcycles. Mostly.
Oh, I did the you know those like clickbaity YouTube videos? It's like, oh, 8K realistic cyberpunk
in
mods.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, where like it looks real, and you're like, this is fake.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
fake. I actually I took a night and I tried all these mods out, and I was recording a video to see. I was going to put it on YouTube of like if it's clickbait or not. It's not. I was able to get it to look pretty fucking real. It looks crazy.
In the photo mode only, or is it
No,
like
like driving around.
Oh,
Like it's a combination of like the focal, how you say it, the focal depth of the camera, the lens, and a few LUTs, and the lighting. And wow, it was insane. It was crazy.
nice.
Thrill House sent me a short or a reel on Instagram that somebody did some crazy realism mod, and they were behind the dash of a motorcycle, and it looked like the footage on one of those Unreal Engine games, like that.
Yeah, didn't I send you guys mine?
Record or unrecord or whatever the fuck it's
Oh
called.
yeah, that. Wait, the cop game that's out now, eh?
Yeah, it looked like the same kind of graphics as like the body cam game there. That,
Yeah, it's all
and I was like, whoa,
it's all that path
man,
tracing,
that looks
man.
fucking crazy.
The path tracing you turn on, and you put the path tracing, the LUT, and then the focal depth, the depth of field, and it changes it's crazy how different it looks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, should we get on into this?
Anything
I have
else?
actually one thing. I have one thing more that I wanted to tell you guys here.
Oh,
This is some news. It's some tech news, okay? It's about Nvidia. Have you heard about this? Listen to this. Nvidia released an open source AI model. Open source.
Nvidia.
Yeah. Nvidia. Open source. It's called the NVLM 1.0. And apparently it rivals the other proprietary offerings such as ChatGPT 4. This is huge. They say that this is going to change the industry because it's free. And I wonder if you could set it up. I wonder if you could set it up like locally, like Stable
Is it only for like I guess it's for anything, but
they want people to buy their AI chips, right? To process their AI models.
Yeah.
So there's a big concern here, yet again, where Nvidia could have another monopoly other than their current monopoly on the GPU market and the AI chips.
Yeah, they're in the lead for quite a bit.
Like the AI chip monopoly in the enterprise, they have GPU. GPU is small fries for them. It's nothing. It's nothing. They own, apparently, listen to this, right now, control somewhere, and couldn't find an exact number, but between 70 and 95% of the AI chip market. Like 95%? And that's a $30 billion market in 2024. And projected to compound at an annual 31% growth.
Yeah, like they can charge
stats?
whatever they want too, right? Because no one's even close to like competing at that level with them. Like they've got AI or AMD's coming out with their new AI chips, which Microsoft is backing, right? And Intel is starting, but like that's already 4 years too late, right? 5 years too late. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this is just the beginning of them just starting this. They're going to become, you know what they're going to become? They're going to become like fucking Wayland Industries.
Oh, yeah.
whatever from
Yeah,
fucking
from Alien. Yep.
Like, this is what we're seeing, the start of it. This is what it is, dude. That's what's going to fucking happen. That's going to be Wayland Industries, bro. This is fucking insane.
Wayland Industries. Who is that again?
Wayland from Alien?
Remember Prometheus?
the first
Remember
Alien?
Prometheus, the guy
Who
sent everyone to space to look for the creators. What's his name? What's the actor's name?
Guy
Ritchie. Not Guy Ritchie.
Guy Pearce?
Guy Pearce. Yeah. Remember, he was looking for
okay.
that
company
fountain
that
of
everyone
youth.
works for in Alien.
Oh, okay.
That owns everything.
Yeah, he
don't remember.
owns
No, I haven't
everything.
watched
And
those
then
in a long
there was
time.
like another rival company which he buys out, and then it's Wayland something Enterprise.
Wutani, yeah. Wayland Wutani or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Or they
this is
merge
it.
or whatever.
This is the start of it. This is what's going to fucking happen. Anyway,
man.
that's what I wanted to bring up because it's crazy. It's nuts. They're going to have a monopoly on everything AI, which is insane because of how much money it is.
Do you think
for it is worth.
he had a dream? Do you think he had a dream one morning?
Jensen?
Yeah, like he woke up. He's like, AI is the future. We must start making AI chips. Like, how do you wake up?
He pulled it out of his oven. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Like it started
fucking-
with like GPUs, right? And he was making all these GPUs. And
Do you
then,
remember when he pulled the GPU out of his oven?
yeah, he always did that, didn't he?
I don't know. I just saw it once.
And then like even back then, Nvidia was top of the game of the GPUs. Like AMD, they were fighting for a little bit, but then obviously Nvidia with the 2000 series, even the 10th, even the
once
1000
RTX
series.
Once
right?
RTX came out.
The
though.
GTX series were better than like even that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. And
Did
then
I told you about the guy I was running workshop last week. Story for the listeners. I had a guy in my class that I was teaching that interned at Nvidia. He said he interned there in like 2015 or so when he was in college, and he would go. Jensen Huang would have parties for the interns, and they would go have like a pool party and shit. And he went to his fucking house, and he like for multiple pool parties.
where is it,
He said
California?
yeah, in California. He said he had a big Nvidia logo at like the bottom of his pool.
Man.
Like it wasn't really like, it was kind of like a show house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, he said that he had the choice to take the job, and they would have gave him $100,000 worth of shares at the time,
$100,000 worth of shares. Oh my God.
and he did.
He'd be a billionaire. He'd be fucking rich. Oh my God.
he would have like a couple mil though, easily.
No,
And,
yeah, maybe not a billionaire. Millionaire.
Yeah, but he said he said his worst decision of my life.
He's just staring at the noose, hanging from his fucking ceiling fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would fucking suck.
And he's got all his friends who like he went to college with. They're on the social medias. They're all buying like Porsches and all these fucking cars and shit. And he's
he's
like,
working
"What
at
the
the
fuck's
government."
going on?" Yeah, and he's fucking working in Canada, some shithole government job. Like, oh, dude,
Wow.
bro.
But that's
Sorry,
the
man.
thing, right? Like you presented that at the time in 2015. They were, well, it was 10 years ago. Like you're like, oh, a cushy
But what makes you
government
say
job
no?
that I'll be set.
Well,
he
he wanted to come home. I guess he wanted to
yeah.
move back here. I don't know after his education, but
Yeah.
he would have had to move out to fucking different country. He would have stayed a different. Yeah, it's a big decision, but man.
Yeah, it's a big decision. Yeah, I guess.
And at the
Yeah.
time, they weren't. Nvidia
They were just
wasn't-
GPUs. It was
Yeah, they
wasn't-
were just fucking video cards.
They weren't anything special.
Exactly.
And then Jensen had his AI. He was visited by
It was before Jensen's AI alien dream.
his alien AI dream.
Before he was abducted.
Ah, it could, like, how do you think of that? Like how does that? It's like how do I make
it was-
this better? Right?
No,
like
it was developed
He's developing
for
the
GPUs,
Yeah,
though, right?
he's developing the GPUs, making the GPUs, and he's
That's
like
where
he
it all
gets to a
started.
point where it's like, how can I make this better without making it better? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I need some help. The GPU needs some help. Oh, what if we put some kind of like AI? Like what? Like it fucking boggles my mind. It's like, yeah, AI will help this. Make AI. Let's make AI. Okay.
Let's do AI.
Crazy. That's insane to me. And now he's just, you know what? I bet you he fucking went to a crossroads, summoned a fucking demon like Sam and Dean.
Oh,
That's it.
What's his name?
Crowley. Summon Crowley.
The guitar player. No, the guitar player.
Steve Vai?
At the Crossroads.
Yeah, in the Crossroads, the movie
Eh.
with Ralph Macchio.
Jackie Robinson is the baseball player, so that's
Something
not
wrong?
who it is. But
Chicken
it's
boy?
a similar name. Yeah. Smokey? No.
Smokey Johnson?
Smokey?
I don't
No.
remember his fucking name.
I don't remember his fucking name. Ralph Macchio's name?
No, the guy that he makes it, or that is allegedly the devil. He's a fucking guitar player. He was a Delta blues guitar player in like the 1930s, and I don't remember his name right now.
It says the devil who calls himself Scratch and Legba shows up and insists that the contract for Willie's soul is
Maybe
still
then
valid.
my misconception is that he was supposed to be representative of one of the first like incredible Delta blues players who like allegedly sold his soul to the devil.
Eugene was his name.
down in like Mississippi.
Eugene?
Selling your soul.
Jack
like
Butler.
P. Diddy.
Anyway,
That was that was fucking what's his name? Steve Vai's name. Jack Butler.
Yes, Jack Butler.
yeah.
The devil's guitar player. Oh, what a fucking movie. What a movie.
That was a good one.
That's a good movie.
All right.
All right, that's all I got.
That's it. That's
Let's
all.
get into this.
Let's get into the main topic. But first, we do have a merch store. If you guys want to support the show, support us, help us buy more video games so we can play them and not talk about them. Go over there and buy a shirt. Okay.
Go over and buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt.
All right. Let's go. Here we go. We're going to fucking talk about some statistics, huh? Now, what kind of statistics? All kinds.
Nubian.
All kinds. So I decided to cover health statistics, few health statistics, financial reports, and
Naturally.
revenue support reports. So I got a few.
He's like, my bank account is at
I
zero.
got a few things.
That is my
Okay,
financial
we don't need
report.
your personal financials there, Nathaniel. But let's start it off here with a little statistic about how many gamers there are in the entire world.
Oh.
Do you know about
I think
this?
I saw this.
No, but I can tell you what the percentage of female gamers are out of that.
Well, first, let me tell you, there are 3.3 billion gamers
Half
in
the
the
planet.
world right now, apparently. According to Statista. 3.2 billion gamers in 2024. We've seen an average increase since 2016 of 5.6% per year. 5.6% more people every year starting a game, becoming gamers.
3.38 billion. So that's like, what's the population of Earth?
8 billion now.
8 billion, maybe?
Is that eight? Is it 8 billion
It's almost
now?
half the planet. Games.
Man, I remember when it was 6.6
Wow.
billion. Do I remember that?
That's almost half the
I remember when it was
goddamn
7.
world is gaming right now. Wow.
Oh, 2003. So in
Yeah.
2003 there was 6 billion people. What's the population right now?
8 or 9, maybe.
Population of Earth.
I'm scared to know this number.
Yeah, 8 billion.
8
So-
billion.
In 20 years we've gone up 2 billion. Wow.
Games are just getting better.
Gamers were born.
Imagine I had one loony
games
for
for
each
incredible
person
games
born
like
in the last 20 years.
2 billion gamers were born in 2000.
If I had one loony,
That's because
for each person.
Fortnite started dropping all these cool expansions. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's
Fuck.
it.
That's
Fucking
crazy.
Lego
Everyone's
and
playing
like all this
Fortnite.
shit. Everyone's playing Fortnite and Minecraft. That's all the 3.38. Sorry, that's the 3 billion. The 0.38 are other
Speaking of
games.
Fortnite, guess what game is the top revenue maker in 2024?
This year?
Wow.
Yeah.
Fortnite? Yeah.
Wow. Surprise. Jeez,
Wow.
man. Is that game ever going to slow down? Is that game ever going to slow down on making money? No.
So it's not Gollum.
No, it's not called them. Fortnite's continued dominance in Q1 2024. Fortnite led the revenue charts both in the US and 5 European markets, accounting for over 10% of total gaming revenues.
In the first quarter of 2024? Wow. Well, I have a stat that would also go along in there. How about this? 85% of all revenue in the digital game industry comes from free-to-play games.
Yep. Yeah, I have that.
Now, this is a little bit older. The free-to-play segment has been a leader in the industry for some time, but this was in 2018. The digital market total generated $110 billion in 2018.
Wow.
And 85% of that was from free-to-play games. But in 2023, the free-to-play game market generated an estimated $111 billion alone just for free-to-play games.
Yeah. Wow.
So if you think about it, total video game earnings worldwide in 2023 was about $400 billion. And free-to-play games made up a quarter of that. A quarter of all
why doesn't
money.
everyone just release their game as free-to-play and put some cosmetics?
That's the smart move. Statistically
speaking.
a quarter of all
Fuck's
video
sake.
game earnings are from free-to-play games.
Wow.
That's
I got some for you guys. If we go back to, the population of the Earth, the total gamer count, right? The same year, 2023, did you know that it's the Asia Pacific region boasting the highest number of those gamers, accounting for 52% of the global gaming population in 2023. So
they also account for
52% of that
52% of the
3.38
total
billion.
population of the Earth. So
Yeah, probably.
that's not shocking. That's where most of the people live on the planet.
I know. I suppose that's true.
Yeah, and I think actually North America is the lowest percentage of a contribution to
We're
gamers.
jumping all over the place here. Check this one out.
Interesting.
Okay, yeah, we're just spitting stats or spitting numbers.
Key insights on in-game spending across gaming tiers. So there's indie games, AA games, AAA games. Okay?
Indie, AA, AAA.
So indie games, average price range of $1 to $20, let's say. 18% of gamers make in-game purchases, accounting for just over 6% of the total spending in indie games. Okay, you got that?
What? No, I didn't understand that.
Okay, so
Hit me with that again. Hit me with that again.
and the average price of an indie game, let's say, is $1 to $20.
Okay.
18% of gamers that make in-game purchases account for over 6% of the total spending in indie games. So it's only 6% of gamers will do in-game purchases on indie games.
That's because those are the cheap guys
Right.
who are buying indie games.
And then AA
Let's be real.
games, okay, which price range from $21 to $40, only 4% of gamers spend on in-game purchases, but they allocate 13% of their wallet share to this tier. Do you know what a wallet share is? What's a wallet share, you ask? Wallet share refers to the percentage of a consumer's total spending in a particular category that goes to a specific brand or product. So like 13% of like their paycheck, I guess.
Where do free-to-play games fit under here?
Yeah. Free-to-play games is next. Next is AAA / free-to-play games, price ranging from free-to-play or
Zero.
to $41 plus. Okay? So
Right.
it's dominant in-game spending with 90% of players spending in this category. 90%.
Well, that's probably just because that's where all the free-to-play games exist.
Yeah, and then
So
90%
that's
of players...
just inflating the numbers.
Yes, but
because-
90% of players who play free-to-play games end up spending something in these
sure.
free-to-play games.
Yeah, because it's like,
And that's when they
I
get
didn't
you,
pay
right?
anything. I didn't pay anything.
Yeah, so here's a little bit. Oh, here's a little bit more. Oh, and by the time you know it, you're already spending $80, $90 on this fucking game.
Oh, fucking at least you spend
Yeah.
more than that. You spend more than that.
Yeah, like it's just a no-brainer. No wonder the industry goes this way.
Yeah, it's
No
insane.
wonder. No
Well,
wonder.
here's one to add on to that. My source here says mobile games also made a substantial contribution in recent years. I don't know if you said this already with all my connection problems, but mobile gaming statistics show it accounted for 72% of the total video gaming revenue in 2023.
72%.
Yeah,
Just
which
for
I guess
mobile
checks
game?
out. Just because people are on their fucking phones playing games and
everyone
like
has a phone. Not everyone has.
Didn't Blizzard say that one time?
Everyone has a phone.
Don't you have a phone?
Don't you have a phone? Don't you want to play Diablo Immortals or whatever?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Don't you want to play Hearthstone?
Wow. Yeah, that too, man.
Hell yeah.
Jeez.
Man, Hearthstone's been going for 15 fucking years.
So check this out. So in a AAA games or free-to-play games, so AAA / free-to-play games, 83% revenue was made from microtransactions and 14% from DLCs.
83%
of like the revenue of those games.
That doesn't count the price of the game.
Doesn't say, but that's what I said is what it says. So like
microtransactions in a AAA game. Yeah, again, I think that's
Ubisoft probably. Yeah,
I think it's just it's inflated because of those free to play games. Those are
that could be
largely a giant portion of those games. So yeah, the numbers are going to be high. Let's talk a little bit. We're talking about all these people playing games now, 3.2 billion. Let's talk about Steam and PC.
Okay.
Steam in September hit an all-time record high concurrent users of 38.3 million players, breaking all of its previous records. So more people are playing PC games.
Out of all those 3.3 billion people playing video games, okay, do you have percentages of what platform they're on?
No.
Oh, okay.
But that I was going to find it, but I kind of ran out of time.
Okay.
So like mostly it's going to be mobile though. Like mobile is the number one platform.
Yeah, but Sony, some of them like to hide their player base numbers and shit. Especially with Microsoft with the subscription and stuff going on, it's probably a bit tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually true.
I would think out of all the consoles, I think Switch sold the most. Well, yeah, I know Switch sold the most, so there's more likely to be more Switch
current
players
gen consoles, yes.
Than
that's true.
The others.
That is true. I was talking about PC. We were talking about PC games, so let's go to Steam. Like I said, 38.3 million concurrent, and it's going up. And I took a look at the Steam charts, okay? I wanted to see what's the most popular games right now, what's being played today, of today.
Anime sex games?
No, there were none of those on the top
really?
5 anyway. Not in the top 5. But the search function, first of all, is very stupid and weird and actually doesn't sort completely. So I had to kind of do some manual labor here. But let's take a look. Peak users today. Peak users at any point in the day.
Okay. We've lost Daniel to Elon Musk and Elon Musk's internet.
Yeah, he's gone. He's no longer with us. But like I was saying, let's go to top 5. Okay, number 5, Throne and Liberty. Okay, this is a new
free
game.
To play.
It only just came out a couple of days ago. 298,000 peak users today.
Yep.
Not entirely surprising. It's brand new. It's going to be pretty high, right? I personally didn't think it looked that good, but I have not played it, so I don't know. Number 4, there's a game that is simply called Banana.
Oh, right. The Gaming Together boys, Phil and Nave, were talking about that.
It's a free-to-play game that's just called Banana. It had 375,000 players today, peak. And it's literally just a game where you click on a banana. You just click.
Yeah, that's what they're
banana. Like, what the hell is this?
I think it makes you cash or something. I think there's like a gimmick about it. Like it makes
cash.
Like you can get Steam coins or some shit. I don't know. There's a catch to it where you could actually get stuff. I think. I'm pretty sure.
What the fuck? Yeah. That might be the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Next, number 3, PUBG. PUBG still going. 522,000 peak users today. Number 2, Dota 2.
Yeah.
615K. An 11-year-old game. Dota 2.
Mm-hmm.
Still fucking going. Number 1, no surprise, Counter-Strike 2. 1.3 million peak. An even older fucking game. Because let's be honest, it's exactly the same fucking game that it was.
1.3 million people playing it concurrently?
Yeah.
1.3 million people.
Peak today, yeah. Wow. Probably more now because it's nighttime. That was fucking during the day.
Wow.
It was literally during the day.
What about Fortnite?
It's not on Steam.
Yeah, but concurrent Fortnite players.
On Epic?
Right now, 1.3 million.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All-time peak 10 months ago was 11.6 million.
Oh, fuck.
24-hour peak, in the last 24-hour peak, 1.7 million players.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow, I haven't played that in a while.
Estimated earnings but in 1 hour, $21,000 to $80,000.
But yeah, Counter-Strike's still going. It's the same exact goddamn game that it was 15 years ago. I don't know. I tried when Counter-Strike 2 launched, I opened it up to just like, oh, maybe that's a new version. It's really not. It is the exact same fucking thing. It looked exactly the same. It felt exactly the same. So I shut it off and I stopped playing. Now, interesting mentions. Naraka Blade Point at number 7 today.
Have you played that one?
No, I haven't. But 243,000.
I thought that was
today.
dead.
Yeah, same. Maybe they have a content patch or something today because it's typically down around 29,000.
Yeah, okay.
So there might have been a content patch that came out today. It's usually down, or the current users at the time of the viewing was down around 30th place with 29,000 users next to Helldivers and Overwatch on Steam.
Yeah, so they're around, what, 30,000, 40,000 Overwatch?
Yeah, on Steam, yeah.
Yeah.
And Starfield?
2,000.
15,000 peak today, despite the new DLC being out.
Really, eh?
Most players probably on Xbox, so.
Yeah, that's true. Because I got some achievements like 0.2% of players. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no one's playing. Likely no one's playing on Steam. You're probably playing on Game Pass through the Windows app or whatever. Or you're on Xbox.
I just saw this because I was still on this Fortnite page. In the last 30 days, the peak player count was 2.6 million. And the estimated earnings was $15.6 million to $58.4 million within the last 30 days.
In 30 days?
Yeah. That game just makes them fucking money. Money. That's saying in 30 days, it can make up to $58 million in 30 days.
So who owns that?
Epic.
Epic? Okay, so Epic Games is only ranked 7th on the earnings for 2023.
Oh, their earnings are probably from Fortnite because no one else buys games in fucking Epic.
Yeah, they made $5.8 billion in 2023. They're number 7. Number 1. Who's number 1? Do you know who number 1 is?
Of what? Like
game companies' earnings for 2023.
Like not platforms, but game develop, like game
companies.
Game companies.
Game companies.
Ubisoft.
No, they're 13th.
Oh, ew.
2.5 billion.
Hold on.
Come on, it's a big one.
Some Chinese mobile game.
No, headquarters San Mateo, California.
Blizzard?
$29.8 billion
in a year.
In 2023.
Activision Blizzard.
Sony Entertainment.
Oh,
Sony
really?
Interactive Entertainment. Yes, sir. Number 2 from Shenzhen, China. Tencent Interactive Gaming. $25 billion.
The fuck is Sony?
Dollars.
Well, does that include like their movies and shit, Sony? Just their gaming division?
This was on the gaming page, so yeah, it's...
I find that hard to believe somehow.
Interactive, Sony Interactive, which is their gaming, right?
Okay.
Microsoft number 3, $21.5 billion. Nintendo number 4, $11.6 billion. NetEase Games, never even heard of them. Hangzhou, China, $11.5 billion.
NetEase, they work with a lot of companies to do like Chinese versions of, like Blizzard worked with them to do Diablo Immortal. I think.
Okay, well, there's only those 2 in the top, three Chinese in the top 15.
NetEase Games, let's see. Mobile games, mostly.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But...
Oh, they do Naraka Blade Point. They do Once Human. That's also out right now. They do Eve.
Eve Online?
Eve Echoes. Is that the same as Eve Online? I don't know. And then some other shit I haven't heard of. They seem to have Marvel licensing. Dead by Daylight. Mobile. Yeah, it's all mobile shit, looks like.
All right. Well, yeah. So that was. I thought that was interesting. What was it? Oh yeah. And number 6, Electronic Arts.
Oh yeah, of course. All those fucking
All
FIFA games.
Sports games and Apex probably makes them half of this. 5.8 billion.
Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Top 10 PC and console games by cumulative revenue in 2024. So that's between PC and console games. Fortnite first, EA Sports FC, so they're FIFA. Number 2. Helldivers 2 is number 3. Call of Duty.
Helldivers 2.
Yeah, cumulative
Today, Junior.
revenue. So both PC and console. Helldivers 2 sold quite a bit, right? Like it was massive. Fourth one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2/3/Warzone 2.0. I don't know how that's all one game. What?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Well, like, because you have the multiplayer, but it's the same game.
Oh, fuck, that's so stupid.
You get the same shit from your Warzone.
Then it's like sports games. It's just sports games. NBA, Madden. You know?
Well, NBA has 3 battle passes, so.
Fuck's sake, man. So
or
ridiculous.
2K, not NBA, EA, and EA's NBA, but 2K basketball. Yeah, so
Sports
this gives
games.
you a general idea
Sports
of who the major players are here in this economic global gaming market. I have some stuff here about Nintendo, the number 4 company here. We want to talk about that. We were talking about the Switch. We can't ignore Nintendo when we talk about the stats, because we know the new Switch is coming out, right? Sometime soon. It's taken them fucking 7 years at this point to develop this new system. But is it any wonder they're in no rush to come up with this new fucking system?
Yeah.
Like, as of June 2024, Nintendo Switch has shipped 143 million fucking units worldwide. Wow. It is Nintendo's best-selling home console and the 3rd best-selling game console of all time.
Oh, really? I thought it was the first. What's the first? PS2?
PS2, behind PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS.
Oh, wow.
A handheld.
PS2 leads number 1.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Well,
PS2.
how long was that?
158 million, I think it was.
Wow.
The PlayStation 2. So it's gaining. It probably won't break that, though, when the new Switch coming out. But why come out with anything new when you're still selling old piece of junk hardware that costs you probably fucking nothing at all to make? They're costing you pennies on the dollar to manufacture this
kids,
old...
Man. You have kids, just give them a Nintendo, and you don't have to worry about anything. Just give them
but I'm talking
Nintendo.
about what you're paying for. What you're paying for. Mm-hmm. Any other product, any other device with the same specs as the Switch is in a fucking landfill right now, or at the bottom of a fucking drawer, or someone's junk drawer. Do you know what I mean? But no, they sell them for $400 still. It's insane. Yeah, it's insanity. Yeah. Insanity. And now, what happens whenever you have come out with a new console? You have 143 million people with your old console. You have to make it backwards compatible.
Oh yeah, they do.
Or else you're leaving 143 million people.
Like, that's the
hanging out.
What's tough? What's tough is getting can they get 50% of those user base to upgrade to the Switch Pro? Of course. I think that people won't even bat an eye.
50%? You think 70 million people won't even bat an eye at buying something that's $500?
No, I'm thinking it'll be easy for them to get 50% of that 100, so 70 million people to be like, take their Switch and be like, meh, and then go get a new Switch 2. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be very easy for them. Now, people will you just see floods of Switches on the used market, or are they just going to keep their Switches? That interests me.
You'll be able to get a cheap Switch. I was thinking about selling mine.
Yeah, I was thinking about selling mine to Alma's friend, because she went through a little divorce, and her ex-husband or whatever took the Switch, but she has a bunch of games, so she's like,
Switch. Well, she can get a Switch too then.
Yeah, so I was like, don't go buy a Switch, just wait for the Switch 2. It's coming out.
That's what I told fucking Mitch, and apparently Steve just bought a Switch. He didn't even tell me. He just goes buys one. But Anyway, the
See what I tell you? That's for first kids. Just shut up here, kids. Nintendo. That's it.
what I thought was wild that the DS sold that many, like
that's crazy.
154 million units DS. But then you think about
Wow.
it, they had a bunch of different versions of the DS, right?
Yeah,
And
I had
over
3DS,
across,
right?
Yeah.
Or
There's the
they
DS, there was the 3DS, there was a 2DS.
Yeah, so
there
are
was
they
a
lumping all that
DS
together?
Lite. Yeah, all that shit. It's just the DS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 150 more million units. So that makes sense.
That's crazy though. Nintendo has the top two of the top 3 best-selling consoles, but they're 6th place for gaming revenue
In 2023,
in 2023. I guess, yeah.
they're worth a lot more than that.
Yeah,
They're probably worth the most. Are they worth the most? Was Nintendo worth more than Sony Interactive?
Market value of the largest gaming companies worldwide, 2020 to 2024. As of April 2024, Nintendo holds the top spot among the largest gaming companies by market cap.
Oh, yeah.
That's because they go around and sue everybody.
Yeah.
And make some pocket money.
They make it impossible for anyone to compete with them or to use their product, sorry.
Yep. Just like Nvidia.
No one's really competing with them in the handheld, like, small kid Pokemon.
Yeah, man. Like, what else are you going to get your kids to play on?
They're just
you don't have to worry
profit.
about, like, you don't have to worry about violence or political bullshit or anything like that. You just hand them a Nintendo, right? And they play Mario.
How much do you think they fucking make on one Switch? Like, how much does it cost to manufacture a fucking Nintendo Switch?
I don't know. Those parts are probably pretty old. How much?
They're fucking 7 years old.
Like, how could you still have those chips lying around is what I want to know from that line. Like, did they buy that many of those fucking chips?
Previous estimates based on components were that the Switch cost $250 to manufacture. The OLED model is rumored to only be $10 more
to make.
Wow. Oh, but this was in 2021. This was 3 years ago.
Yeah, but like if you go buy an old motherboard, it's going to cost 3 times as much. Now
this is fucking when it came out, dude. This is when it came out. It cost that much. Yeah, it probably costs way less now.
Would it cost less or would it cost a little bit more because the tech is so old? Getting those chips would cost more money.
No, because they probably just have a company just making chips for them, and it's easy to make that shit because it's older tech.
No, but if you go buy an AM4 socket motherboard now, it's way more than it was before.
Yeah, because they're not making them anymore.
So do you
Whereas this company is making all of that stuff.
Yeah, Nvidia's got to be still making those chips for Switches, is what you said.
Yeah, and it's probably takes them nothing to make because they're so much more advanced now than they were.
AI to make Nintendo Switches
7 years ago. You know what I mean?
They're just getting AI robots to make.
I'm going to guess
Switches.
It doesn't take a whole lot to fucking make them, or a whole lot of money.
It's crazy. But like even the new Switch is going to be kind of older technology wise as well. They're probably going to make $150 profit on each.
The PS5 Pro is old. The CPU in it is as old as a Nintendo Switch. Think about that.
Yeah.
Well, 2019 probably. The Zen 2 came out or whatever the fuck it is.
Man.
It's like a Ryzen 3000 series.
Oh,
That's what I had in like 2019.
Crazy.
Or 2020. But number 1 best-selling Switch game? Talking about Switch?
Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Nope. That's number 4.
Mario Kart.
32 million copies of
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
8.
Yes.
Number
Mario
1?
Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah. That's because it came with every fucking Switch.
63 million as of June 30th.
It is 6. I love that game.
Animal Crossing New Horizons number 2, 45 million.
Yep.
And then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, 34 million.
And then Zelda.
And then Mario Odyssey at 28 million.
Where are you going to get those games? Hey, can't get them anywhere else. Got to go Switch.
Yeah. Pokemon, Sword and Shield. Obviously, these are all first-party titles, obviously.
Right? Because no one would buy it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Why would you buy anything else on that? Pokemon Scarlet Violet, 25 million. Number 7. Damn. Tears of the Kingdom is down at number 9. But yeah, that's geez, man. Nintendo. That's it. That's their money maker. The numbers show that they make lots of money.
Yeah.
And they sell lots of things.
And they will continue to make lots of money because of those 4 IPs. You got Mario, Zelda, Pokemon. What's the fourth one?
Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing, yeah. All right, Daniel sent us a link because he wanted to send us some funny stats or something. He says to read number 8 on this list. Corpse eaten
in Fallout. Oh, okay, so this is not an actual number. It's just showing the different weird stats that games keep.
Yes, so it says 8 incredibly weird stats video games keep track of. So number 8 was corpses eaten by Fallout. So Fallout will keep track of how many corpses you eat. Okay, I see. I understand now. I get it.
Number 7.
How many orphans you've made? Alpha Protocol.
Alpha Protocol. How many orphans you've made? How many parents you've slaughtered and created orphans? That's funny. If these numbers are anything to go by, you've made a lot of Christmases a whole lot worse throughout your actions. That is stupid.
Number 6 is Arcade Awards. Time Splitters 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yes, I remember that.
And
do you remember
some of them were brilliant.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They had that in a lot of games, right?
Ricochet King, Hoarder. If you grabbed all the guns, most useless.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I do remember that.
Lots of games around that time did that too, didn't they? Like GoldenEye.
Ricochet King. Number 3.
Dead Rising. Having a zombie fall in your own vomit. Thank you for the
very fact that someone at some point in the development of Utterly Brilliant Dead Rising 2 thought to themselves, hey, if Chuck drinks too much, he'll throw up. What if we made the sick itself slippy enough? Man, you can tell these guys are British.
Yeah, for sure.
You can tell if the sick itself slippy enough that he or anyone else will Benny Hill themselves to the ground like an utter tit. Oh my God.
Fucking Brits. Yeah, oh my God.
Could this be any more British?
Oh my God. That's pretty funny. Number 2.
How much urine you sprayed in Postal 2?
Oh, Postal 2. I read
Postal 2. How much urine you've sprayed? Oh my God. The game took a tally of every time you distracted a police officer with donuts before killing them, how many old people you'd murdered, and even a special award if you managed to complete the game as a pacifist, which mockingly called you Jesus Christ. And yes, of course, there's how many gallons of urine you've sprayed, which will forever remind you of how wet and wild you went with your Wii. An utter piss take of a stat, if you ask me.
Oh, fuck.
My goodness.
Even Grand Theft Auto. I'm surprised Grand Theft Auto's not on that list. They probably have some pretty good stats.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, all the stats that it kept, like how many. Oh man, I don't even know. Like I remember, you can look at it in your even Oblivion. Remember Oblivion did that too?
Yeah.
How many items pickpocketed? How much money you've pickpocketed? That kind of stuff. That's pretty cool. Now, I had one thing. We were talking about obviously PC games. I should have mentioned this after we were talking about Steam and whatnot. Japan's PC gaming market apparently has tripled in the last 4 years. In 2019, it was worth 822 million yen it made. Okay. In 2024, 2.4 billion yen.
Whoa.
Tripled in the last
Everyone
5
woke
years,
up and was like, I'm getting
years.
a PC today.
And I'm sure that had something to do with Square Enix abandoning their exclusive deal with Sony. You think about it. Like the Japanese market is growing for PC. And they were, how long was their exclusivity deal?
But they're still on PlayStation for a while.
Yeah, but not for a year later. But like, who's buying a game that came out a year ago? They were publicly saying that Final Fantasy 16 and Rebirth fell short of expectations. Like, they were exclusive on PS5 for a whole year, man. You weren't selling it on anything else. No shit, it fell short. Boom, you put this on fucking PC. You put it on other stuff.
It's because they're still stuck in the PS2 days, man, where PS2 was the top of the food chain, and you're like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like that anymore. You have to put your games on all the platforms or you're going to make peanuts.
Unless you're Nintendo.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Unless you have 143 million fucking reasons.
That's because
you know what I'm saying?
That's because whatever gamer you are, you're like a PC gamer and you have a Switch. You know what I mean? If you're a PS5 gamer, you have a Switch.
It's because it's cheap too, though. It's fucking cheap.
That's because you got to play Mario and Zelda. You got to play that.
It's a cheap entry point. And there's Switch Lite too. That includes Switch Lites. That's only $250 to play games for a console.
Oh, damn.
To get Mario, to get one of the best sets of IPs that you can have in games.
So everyone's going to have, like, you're going to have a PlayStation and a Switch. You're going to have an Xbox and a Switch.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have whatever and a Switch, you know?
Well, I tell you, I recently got one of those Switches, those new Switches that play 4K 60. I got one of those, and that's what I'm playing Zelda on, if you know what I mean. Hey, we didn't talk about this, but we were talking about Star Wars Outlaws. We finished it, right? But it recently announced that it sold 1 million copies in its first month, lower than Ubisoft's expectations. Now, I was unable to find the amount of Ubisoft Plus subscriber numbers, so we don't know how many people actually played from that, even if they didn't buy it. You know what I mean?
I don't think you'd be able to find that out.
The sales numbers and the people who played are probably pretty different. We were two of those such people.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's people who subscribe to Ubisoft Plus who didn't buy the game.
There's no used player count numbers because Ubisoft is not on Steam, or the Ubisoft is Ubisoft and the game is not on Steam. Also probably why it only sold 1 million. But for reference, 2012, Assassin's Creed 3 sold 7 million in the first month. And at the time, Ubisoft said that it was their fastest selling game in history. 7 million copies in the first month.
That was the Assassin's Creed 3?
Assassin's Creed 3. Now, I can't find any more recent data for the first month of sales for any other Ubisoft game. I can only find like random kind of per platform numbers for the first week in like a certain country. But I did find that Assassin's Creed Mirage sold only 3.5 million in the first 3 months.
Mirage, which one was that?
And we know nobody played that.
Yeah, which one was that?
It was also not on Steam.
Oh, the recent one.
Last year.
Oh, yeah.
Or year before. So it only sold 3.5 million in the first 3 months. But I don't think it was a big release. It was cheaper, I think, too.
Yeah,
it
didn't make a big splash. They didn't pump it as much as they pumped the Star Wars game.
Now, Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, first Ubisoft game to make $1 billion.
Wow. Really?
$1 billion. And guess what? Do you think it was on Steam? Yes, it was.
Yes?
Yes, it was. It was on Steam. And it's still, I think, on Steam.
Why wouldn't they put Star Wars? I'm sure they will put Star Wars on Steam.
Yeah. So Assassin's Creed Valhalla made $1 billion. And shocker, it was on Steam.
Man, it's crazy because Steam, the amount of money Steam takes from those sales is crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's probably crazy
it's
too.
Absolutely insane. Like, that's why a lot of people will go to Epic Games just because they don't want to give Steam. I think it's like 30%. Something ridiculous. What is Steam's take on games? Steam store.
What? 30%?
What's the percentage? Steam, 30% cut.
30%?
30%. Valve's 30% cut on Steam. What do you get in return?
Wow.
Tim Sweeney of Epic Games breaks down why Steam's 30% is no longer justifiable. 30%. But like the user base is massive on Steam, right?
38 million.
Right. 38 million.
38 million.
How many fucking people playing on Epic Games?
The 2 million that play Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. Like, would you take the 30% hit to get to 30 million more players?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you would. You fucking definitely would.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Backlinko says the Epic Game Store has more than 270 million PC users.
Just that's users. 38 million is at the same a concurrent user count on Steam.
Yeah. Overall,
38 million.
Okay. Oh, that was the concurrent, right? So what's
not the amount of Steam accounts?
Epic Store recorded a peak of 36.3 million daily active users in 2023. That was their peak.
Okay, so 2 million under Steam.
Huh.
Well, that's pretty good.
No one fucking uses that. Still don't believe that.
I mean, I use it for Rocket League and Fortnite. That's it.
That's it.
But Rocket League's on Steam, so I don't.
Unless there's a
that.
sweet deal. Unless there's an epic deal. Then
Yes, like my deal that I got for Alan Wake 2 bundle.
Yeah. And I also got something super cheap on there too, not too long ago. Can't remember, but I'll go there for cheap games for some reason. I don't know why.
But you know, it's weird that we all download our games. PC gamers haven't had physical copies of games in how long?
Yeah.
When's the last time you thought about that? We were talking about
because California just made a law that digital game stores have to say that that these are licenses. You don't own these games; they're licensed games. Because they're getting sick of tired of all these class action lawsuits of these gamers saying, "Hey, you took my game offline. I own that game." And then
because the whole thing with Ubisoft and the Crew.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you don't actually own your digital games. So
there you go, PC gamers. You own nothing. Unless you own that old DVD copy of fucking Battlefield
or Black and White.
Yeah. Or your old World of Warcraft.
Though
Warcraft copy.
GOG.com says, although they as well sell licenses, they actually give you an offline zip file of the game that you can download, that you can play offline.
I heard that GOG was
any game that you buy on GOG, apparently you can do this.
Even if it's I guess if it's a single player game, then it can play offline.
They say yes, if you can play any game you buy on GOG offline. That's what they said. That's what I heard. Nice.
Well, 90% of all games sold in 2023 were digital, and only 10% were physical copies. How do you like that?
Yep.
Man, I actually stopped. I didn't think about that till the other week. I'm like, man, I've been PC gaming for fucking how long? The last 20 years, I haven't been buying physical.
Isn't that crazy?
I haven't owned my games or anything that I've bought for the last 20 years.
How many Steam games do I have? Let's see.
Yeah, like Steam games. Like I don't know any of this shit. 128.
218 Steam games.
Jeez.
218 Steam games I don't own.
And you don't play.
Yeah. Yeah. How many do I have installed? Actually, not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, well, this kind of leads into my next stat. Maybe it's the last one we have before we wrap up here, but this is from the Video Game History Foundation. This is from a guy named Phil. He's Phil Salvatore. He's the owner or founder of this foundation. For all pre-2010 games, so all games made before 2010, only 13% of those games are still commercially available to purchase.
Yep.
Only 13%, which means 87% of all the games made before 2010 are you can't buy them. You can't buy them new from the company, or the company doesn't exist or whatever. They're just old and you cannot buy them anymore from their publisher. So now your old games are just going to go up in value. If you have used physical copies, use physical copies of old games, like they're never going to go down in value. There's always going to be someone who like want to play them or collect them. You know what I mean?
And those PS2 games, the GameCube, all those games you can play offline, right? Those will always be.
That's true. Whenever the internet goes down,
you'll still be able to game, but it's going to be old shitty games.
The great internet crash of whenever. Yeah, I got a PS2 in the garage, bro, with a bag full of games. A bag full of games, and it doesn't.
I got a PS2 here with a full hard drive of backed up games.
Yeah, same. But yeah, somebody, if you keep that, you never know. You keep a game, someone is going to want to play it. Like, even if it's not a very popular game or it wasn't back then, like there's got to be someone who loved that game and might pay for that game, might pay a little extra for that game. Like when I was at Comic-Con, there was a couple booths selling used old games, like PS2 games, PS1 games, Super Nintendo games. This one guy had an original cartridge of Chrono Trigger, and he wanted $350 for it.
With the box and everything, or just the cartridge?
No, just the fucking cartridge. And I saw a guy who had Legend of Dragoon,
Ooh.
PS1, Final Fantasy 7, PS1. I have both those games in my garage in a fucking bag.
Where his like mint conditions.
He wanted $100 for him. Also, Dragon Ball GT, the fucking fighting game. Final Bout.
We have
and
the disc.
I also have that. I have the disc. I don't
just
have
the disc.
The case. I have it. I still have it.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, man. Crazy. I'm gonna hold on to those, and you know what? Maybe I'll save it for my retirement.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I think that's it for me.
I'll do quickly. So these don't really count because I asked the AI, but
What?
you can check these out if you do believe it or don't
Stop
believe it.
supporting Nvidia and feeding their fucking.
I was like, what about fat people or obese children in video games? Right? So
Is
I
there
said,
a link? You mean a link?
a link. Yeah. Is there a link between obese kids and video games?
Mm-hmm.
So obesity statistics in gamers. Heavy gaming and obesity. A 2022 report from the American Journal of Health found that 26% of heavy gamers, defined as gaming more than 5 hours daily, were obese.
Oh, heavy gamers. They weren't heavy gamers. Their gaming was heavy.
Oh, fucking AI.
Their gaming.
So heavy
habits.
gamers. I thought they were trying to be like politically correct by calling them just heavy gamers.
No, it sounds to me like they're like
hardcore gamers.
Yeah, hardcore gamers.
Okay, so 26% of hardcore gamers are obese. I can see that. This was a slight improvement from the 30% in 2019. Potentially due to increased awareness of health issues and more active gaming options like VR headsets.
Really? You're telling me that people got less fat over COVID while gaming? Wow. They must have lost a lot of weight because they were sick or something.
This was from American Journal of Health Behavior, Gaming and Obesity Correlation Study 2022. The AI has a funny take on this. Would you like to hear the AI's funny take? Slaying monsters might just help you shed some real-world pounds if you're doing it in VR with a sweatband and emotion controls. That
Thanks, AI. Actually, when I played what's that rhythm game? What's that rhythm game that I played and I hurt my shoulder? The shooter rhythm game? Metal Hellsinger.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
your keyboard and mouse, you hurt your shoulder.
Yeah, I was fucking flicking so much, like my shoulder, because I was flicking to the beat.
When I bought my PSVR 2, all the games I actually wanted to play were rhythm games, which made me sweat and break the PSVR 2 because of how much sweat that I was pouring out of my body. Listen to this. Esports athletes' physical struggles 2020. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Sports Medicine highlighted that 56% of professional esports athletes reported health issues like back pain, wrist problems, and weight gain.
I've seen these people. I see these people. I watch their videos. I watched the Apex Legends ALGS.
The sedentary nature of competitive gaming and poor diet habits were major contributors.
Healthy, I'll tell you that.
Were major contributors to obese gamers. It's not just the gaming, because when gaming happens, you drink beer and you eat pizza and you eat chocolate bars.
Fucking NOS energy
drinks.
3
sugar.
monsters.
That's how they're getting fat.
Buy one, get 2 free monsters. Or whatever the fuck
gaming doesn't make you fat. It's what comes what comes with the gaming. You know, gaming doesn't make you fat.
Yeah, it makes you greasy. Makes you the Cheetos make you fat. You know, the monsters. The fucking Red Bulls, the Coca-Colas, you know?
Yeah, that's it. So, like, if you game, just try to hold back on the sweets and pizzas.
Just get a little bit of water in you.
Yeah.
Get some fucking...
Gaming won't make you fat. The foods, the sweets, that stuff makes you fat.
True. Get up and stretch and walk around a little, too, while you're at it.
Or you can do what Nasty Nate does. You can get on the elliptical or your... what's it called?
Bike?
Your running thing or bike, and play a game while you exercise. Are you playing that new RPG that's coming out? You don't need to sit there and play it. You can bike and play it. You can freaking jog and play it. It's not that hard.
That's true. If you have the room, Absolutely.
Yeah.
I play like Hearthstone on the tablet on the bike when I was at work at the gym. Easy half an hour fucking bike ride.
Yes,
Just playing Hearthstone.
exactly. When you're grinding your Diablo 4 season, just jump on the elliptical. That's what I used to do. Half an hour,
that's
45
a
minutes.
bit harder because you're like actually have to play. With Hearthstone, you literally just pedal until you need to touch the screen a couple times and then you wait. So
yeah,
go.
but that's kind of boring. But this,
you're still playing.
It's hard to do. I tried to do first-person shooters on the elliptical. Impossible.
You're like,
it's fucking impossible. It's so hard. Don't do that. Just do like an RPG where you're like running around and you're engaged on the screen. It just makes the time go by faster. Do that. Do it.
There you go. Well, I think we're almost at time here.
Yeah, we got to wrap it up.
We're gonna get shut down.
So before Wave Room shuts us down, that's it for today's episode on statistics. I'm sure there's tons of other statistics that you listeners want to share with us. So please throw some statistics at us. We'd love to hear them. You can send us it over on YouTube. Leave the comments, on YouTube. You can send us some statistics on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those social medias. You can find us and send us some messages on those. Also, we are now part of a SuperPod network, a network of podcasts you can find and browse and check out over on superpodnetwork.com. All right, everybody. So make sure to throw those stats at us. Tell us what's up. Thanks again.
I have a stat for you. Probably only 0.5% of people will like and comment on this video.
That's good. Yes. Probably a stat of 0.000000001% people on the internet will actually watch this video.
Prove me wrong.
All right, everybody. Have a great night.
Ciao.